house has been remodeled a couple times. Instead of fixing things properly, they just kept adding to it.
More issues with plumbing. You've got water pipes dangling. They notched into the floor under the tub. Whoever was doing it had no idea what they're doing.
We're swinging over to this 100-year-old house that Marvin and Todd are working on. They've come across some issues, which is pretty typical with these older houses. So we're gonna go see what's up and see how we can help fix it.
When you're remodeling older houses, especially ones that are well over 100 years old, this is stuff that it shouldn't be. Baling wire to hold up your HVAC. More issues with plumbing. So what you've got is you've got a complete mess of a drain trying to drain properly, and it's not. So will water flow? Yeah. It's amazing it's still flowing this long. And then another problem you got is they notched into the floor under the tub, and they shoved all this foam in there to keep this from making a pounding sound every time. So I mean, they're kind of engineering, kind of. I mean, that's the thing, is whoever was doing it had no idea what they're doing. Then you got stuff like this. This right here, where this just pushes right up. All you gotta do is take about a $3 bracket, do a little Simpson tie and hanger it. Then Todd and Martin found today when they pulled this off that this was never even connected properly. Then you got all these wires were never ran properly in the walls. Just one thing after another. Marvin and Todd will come in, restructure it, and then we'll start with a whole new structure, getting everything perfectly level. So that way we can do what we'd like to with a kitchen, which is open it up, make it bigger, give more room.
Today we're back out here at the 100-year-old house. There's a whole fleet of issues that we have to address if we want to properly fix it. What started off as a simple insurance job has kind of blown up into much more than that,
Unfortunately.
So what are some of the things that we found since coming through that aren't quite up to code?
Wiring. All of these, of course, aren't code anymore. In all reality, with the span, they should have never been, but people didn't do math back then. These are totally illegal.
What we're currently doing is going through, tearing down the rest of the wall so we can get down to the studs. Then we're gonna take some 2x4s and help brace those floor joists that are cracked so that we can add some strength. Todd, what did you find?
Stuff. There's no top plate here.
There's absolutely no top plate to help hold any of that weight. These 2x4s right here are notched so that I can put this board in to help try to carry some of the weight. Yeah, so we're gonna have to do this the right way. It's gonna be a heck of a journey to be able to do so. So this just gets more and more lovely. As I was cutting through here, came across this vent pipe tucked right here, wires right in front of it, which is highly illegal.
Completely illegal.
And I cut them. What we're doing now is taking 1/2-inch plywood, attaching it to the floor joist on both sides. Alright, so we have a lot of plywood up on those floor joists. And then what we'll do is we'll add a 2x6 connected to the floor joist, which will give it added strength. Let's get to it. We are making some serious progress now. We've got these 2x6s up here. We'll be able to do some blocking between the floor joists, which will add more strength, level out the ceiling, and then we'll be able to start doing some finish work. We got the whole crew here today. We got the electricians, we have the plumbers. We're offloading some drywall right now. So the drywall guy's gonna come in next week. The electrician should be wiring today. Plumber's gonna do some of their stuff today. We have HVAC coming. So next time you see this kitchen, it's gonna look more complete. See you on the next one.